But the Most High, He gonna give us. The Most High, He know that His sons went through hell. He gonna bless us. He gonna give us what our heart desires. You know, He gonna take care of us. But we gotta pay. We gotta take care of Him. We gotta show Him faith.
Right.
We gotta show Him that we believe.
Right.
We gotta test the run too. You know, it's not, and the test not gonna be easy. People think it's gonna be an easy road. They want to glide through the. They want to just glide through the.
Salaki, what that definition of millstone say? Heavy burden.
Yeah.
A heavy burden.
Yeah, it's gonna be a heavy burden you're gonna have to take. But on the other end, it's gonna be damn near worth it. You know,
It's gonna be worth it.
it's gonna be worth it. My bad, I said that wrong. It's gonna be really worth it because the Lord ain't say, "Oh, I'm gonna give you if you forsake houses and brothers and sisters." The Lord ain't say, "I'm gonna give you twofold." The Lord said, "I'm gonna give you 100-fold."
Yeah, man.
You know,
100-fold.
100-fold.
Hey, you a Christian, sir?
On a scooter. You're a Christian?
You're a Christian. What you believe in?
Oh, okay. Okay. But what doctrine do you follow?
I'm not a part of any group.
You don't have to.
No,
But
my
really?
family was affiliated with them down in Miami years ago.
Okay.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
Yahweh and Yahweh and whatnot.
Yeah, down in Miami.
So, I know. But the thing is you know, that's how I was introduced to it. But then over the years, you know.
You evolved over the years?
Oh, absolutely. I don't believe that. You know, what he was kicking.
Right.
Just the idea of who we are, not the idea, but the fact that it's who we are.
Right. But it's bigger than knowing who we are at this point.
Sure.
I mean, that's a good
Absolutely.
stepping stone.
I got you.
Now, I asked you, you say you want to affiliate with any group, and
Yeah.
technically, if you follow a doctrine, then you are affiliated with some type of group. So that's what we was at. Not being smart.
No. Go ahead.
We were just asking you, what doctrine do you follow? Do you believe in the mark of the beast? Do you believe the so-called white man is going to get paid back for what he done? You know, we ask these things.
Well, I mean, as far as
The mark of the beast, the microchip.
I mean, you know, you said microchip.
Microchip.
RFID.
RFID.
You know what? You know, like this. Like I said, I was kind of raised on the Hebrew Israelite side back then, and Christian at the same time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
My family was one way, then the other. You know.
Right.
So I know about the microchip and all that type of mark of the beast, right?
Okay.
As far as the white man, you know, as far as being Edom.
Right. Right.
You know, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
absolutely. Yeah.
Well, you pretty much in Great Millstone. You pretty much a GMS prophet.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing you're supposed to do, because not all men are meant to be prophets, but you're supposed to be contributing to your cause, whether financially. We're not asking for money, but to help with the body, or to be on this side preaching with us as one body. Because the scripture says, "Be ye doers of the word, not hearers only."
Absolutely.
So there's going to come a time where you're going to have to make a choice and say, well, I believe what I believe, but I'm going to do it. Meaning, I got to warn the other people, because the scriptures talk about hiding that candlestick, that light under the bed, right? And you know, if you got a truth, you're not really supposed to hide it. You're supposed to teach it. Okay. Well, in time, you know, maybe in time you'll come up and you might say, you know what, I want to join you brothers. We speaking the same thing.
Right.
You know? You believe the one you call Jesus is a black man, you know?
Yeah. What do y'all say? Yahushua?
Yahushua. So that way that name is getting out there.
The name is out there.
You know?
That's
But
proof.
you know, I mean, my thing is, I know about, you know, Great Millstone, GMS, and what have you.
Okay.
You know, so I'm on the line.
But they did give us a bad rep about being rapists and all that. That was put on us, man.
When, I don't know the two guys now, I think they out of Chicago, two light-skinned dudes.
Oh, you talking about
They
ITR?
said something like, what is it?
Israel Tribe Refund. ITR.
It was GMS. It was
Yeah, there's two of them. They
Two
separate.
older light-skinned dudes with gray hair.
Oh, that might be
okay,
Malcolm in them.
Malcolm.
Yeah, he's a sharp brother.
Yeah,
Teacher.
But I think that something was said that, you know, he said, yeah, we're gonna be getting them young. You know.
Oh, you talking about Apostle Tahar?
Oh, Apostle Tahar, yeah. Well,
That's New York.
that's a good question. We're not going to get them young in this lifetime. No. Let me ask you a question. When is a woman ready for marriageable age, even in the Middle East?
Well, she probably had to start having a period.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is about 13.
Sure.
I mean, by reason of vaccines, pollution, they having them young.
Sure.
We don't condone no even a 13-year-old right now.
Right.
The problem is,
even though it's lawful, it's not expedient.
right.
Yeah.
It's not expedient.
The problem is a 13-year-old young lady today, I couldn't mess with.
Sure.
Why? Because her mind is messed up. Hell, we have trouble with a 30-year-old woman.
Yeah.
You imagine a 13, she's still a child, but notice they're fully developed at 13, but their minds is not developed. This young man is 13 now. He's supposed to be ready almost to be marrying and having children.
Right. Yeah. In the ancient world, they didn't marry that young.
Yeah.
Because a woman at 12, 13, I mean,
Go ahead.
They knew how to run a household. They
Right.
knew how to be women.
But you know, the brain don't fully develop until it hits about 20. So when you arrange, so you have a marriageable young lady, she learns to grow and be with the man she's with. Her brain is developing to be. That's why young ladies, when you look at little girls, if you got a daughter or grandchild or whatever, they grow up quick. Think about it, they talk quick, they do things quicker, because they're supposed to be ready, even for older men. So, yes, in a sense, he's right. The young ladies are going to be young, but they're going to get Hebrews 8 and 8. I'm going to show you something.
Like the example, I think it was David.
We're not going to get them like that, but we're going to get them young.
You remember the example of David when he was getting old?
Right.
They brought him a young.
They brought him a young,
young mate.
Yep.
So let me ask you this, about the 12 tribes chart. You know, for me, I wouldn't sit up here and say, oh, they definitely not. But my thing is, I don't see how you can nail down specifically, you know, as to who's who outside of us.
Good.
I mean, because
That's a good question.
Can I give you one example out of this chart? No, I'm gonna give you an example of the tribe of
You want the Hebrew, right?
Hebrews.
where is it? The tribe of Zebulon.
Yeah.
You know, the scriptures speak of them dwelling at the haven of ships. You know, in the later days, in the latter end. Down in Panama, what you know is a known site down there where ships pass through. It's called the Panama Canal. Now that prophecy was put on them, because that's saying the area they were dwelling at that time. And in Genesis it says that they would dwell at the haven of ships. And it also says that these two tribes,
We can get it too in Genesis 49.
the Haitians and Dominicans will be they are brothers. And they're on the island where it's an instrument of fruit.
49.
They both dwell on the island of Hispaniola, which is Dominican Republic and Haiti. And it says, you know, that instrument of fruit is the fact that
We got a rolling block party.
I'm too old for that, man. And the thing is the instrument of fruit is that they worship that witchcraft on that island.
Let me ask you this. So I know in the Southern Kingdom you had Judah, Benjamin, Levi, right? So I'm assuming that when they left Judea, that I know that they were they went to southern Spain, Portugal, and whatnot. Where you
Some
talk
of them.
about where they had the what are you talking? What is it called? When they kicked them out of Spain, right?
Right.
So then they went down to the West Africa and what have you, right? So
Well, you know, you had the northern tribe that already came here.
Yeah, the northern tribe.
Right.
He's at his second Ezra.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that Levi and Benjamin should be with Judah. So I'm thinking
You could be Levi.
right. That's what I'm saying.
Right, that's true.
Mix.
That's true. Yeah.
The tribes were scattered as well.
Sure,
This brother right here, the tribe of Gad. These two brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you had when under King Nebuchadnezzar, was it not Nebuchadnezzar? Shalmaneser the fifth, when they took counsel and came to the Americas, you had some of the southern tribes with them too.
Yeah.
You had some of the northern tribes stayed back.
Yeah.
So it's really, the scripture says in Deuteronomy 28, I will scatter you amongst all people. That's how it happened.
Scattered all around.
And the first slave ships came out of Spain,
You're right.
believe it or not, because they knew where the Israelites were.
Sure. Absolutely.
So when you go to, get this, Genesis 49 and 9 real quick.
This is Genesis 49 and 9. Judah is a lion whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up.
Right.
He stooped down, he crouched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
Right. So the craziest, the worst tribe Walking right now on the left-hand side is Negroes. They're the worst.
Yeah.
It's Judah, right?
Judah,
Right.
so-called Negroes. Now you might get a so-called Negro come up to you and he real cool with you.
Sure.
And show you respect. He may not be a Negro. That's a confusion of face.
Right.
Like him.
Right.
We got different spirits,
Sure.
you know, but we have different vibrations. Now there's bad Native Americans too. That's good. So the dynamics go different levels. But the scriptures tell you, if you read the whole Genesis 49, it tells you according to the chart. Now here's the confusion, because some people say, oh, 12 chart. Well, first of all, this is nothing more than an identification of who we are. When you get pulled over by the cops, they give you, what's your ID, sir? Boom. Now, what the argument was in the coast of the islands, say Colombia or Brazil, what if how can you know that? Or some of the islands I ain't even mentioned. That's why we have the chart here. Right. So if you're in America, like we are, and you might say, I'm from Levi. Okay, now you can identify with Levi. It's not from where you're at, it's where you're from. Right. You know, the earth being rocking, where you're from is where you're at. You know? Right. So the tribes, we say so-called Haiti, Dominican, Guatemala, Puerto Rico, but we know that a Guatemalan might be in Puerto Rico, or a Cuban might be a Puerto Rican, but then they can identify and say, well, my grandfather was Puerto Rican, even though he lives in Cuba. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter Puerto Rico exactly, because you got Negroes in Puerto Rico.
Right. So let me ask you this: how are you making, like, you know, they talk about your father and what have you, right? So how are you actually determining, you know, let's say, you know, over here or in the diaspora, your great grandfather might have been a white man. So
good.
How are you making that distinction?
Romans 8:4, I think.
You got it.
We'll show you.
I got it.
Put it in the Bible.
Romans 8:4.
Because there's one distinction that you can do that with, because clearly nobody up here is great grandparents is an Edomite.
Right. And also, scriptures say, none of the heathen shall understand.
Yep, that's Daniel 12 and 10.
Yeah. So you talking about spirit?
Yeah.
Well, we can already read it.
That's
Is it 8:4? Spirit bear witness.
Like, you're not going to have a heathen to understand the name Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, because it says also that his name was dreadful among the heathen.
I think it's 8, 7, 8, 9. It might be 9.
What you looking for?
The spirit. Try start 8 and 4.
Okay. Romans 8:4. That the righteous of the law might be fulfilled in us,
That's Paul speaking.
who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit.
Okay, go to 16.
Verse 16. The spirit itself bear witness with our spirit,
Right.
that we are the children of Yahweh.
See, we living in a physical realm. If you're a spiritual man, you know that. So in order to be a spiritual realm, we have to be able to tap into that spiritual realm.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, is through the spirit. Because our spirits, we're robots. Our spirits sitting out here guide us to move and do certain things.
Right.
So it's all about the spirit. Like, you ever walked up on somebody and said, damn, something just ain't right with him, I don't know, or her.
Right.
That's the spirit speaking.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Michael Jordan is an Israelite.
Right.
Because, you know, Israelites we got that,
That's salt.
that's the salt.
That's good.
That spirit.
Right. Got it.
We ain't gonna say Michael Jordan.
His grandfather definitely ain't no Edomite.
Right.
And also,
Yeah.
we could go back.
You know,
to
that's
good
a
point.
Jake. You know,
You can go back to the fact that Cain and Abel's sacrifice. You know, Esau, which was Cain, he made an unrighteous sacrifice when Abel made that righteous sacrifice. You know, Esau's a carnal man. He still do carnal things to the day, and he also utilizing his blessing to the fullest. You know, his blessing was the sword, and he's still using it now.
We also teach that in GMS, not everybody that looks white is an Edomite.
Right.
Just like you just made a distinction. Hold on, wait. How do you know you're an Israelite? Well, how does somebody know they're an Edomite? You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing. So when you look at Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio, especially Conor McGregor,